Hey, what's up, people? Hope you are doing good. So, I went to the internet and I tried to check out and see things about Kenyan Americans who stay in the USA, and I actually didn't find a lot of things in the internet, and that prompted me to record a video so that I can at least have a talk and say things about the Kenyan Americans who live in America. I'm a high school student. I'm a senior this year. Been in America for the last 2 years, and I've learned a lot. So one thing about America for the high school student is that we go to school for about 5 hours a day, and you have 8 subjects, but you take them in 2 days time, so you may have study hall and stuff. You don't really read so hard like in Kenya. I went to high school in Kenya. I went to Kisii High School, so I really know how tough life is to be a student in Kenya. So I understand a lot that what you guys go through who study in Kenyan high schools. And the other thing is the subjects that we take. You must take mandatory English, algebra 2, and the other subjects are the subjects that you choose, something that you really like. In Kenya, manze lazima udunge history, udunge dafu, udunge ngoso, udunge hizo subjects zote, na at the end of the day unaweza pata D plus ama C plus. Huko America the least grade mbaya kabisa ni C, na utakaa tu allowed kwa college. Watu wengine wakifail high school wanafanya GED, anapata pass na anaingia college anasoma. Kenya you have to get a C plus. Yani system nikaa ina eliminate wase, but ya America nikaa ina encourage wase waende shule juu wase wa America wapendi kuenda shule. They actually don't really like going to school. Now that's why there are so many opportunities in America. If you need a scholarship, you gotta get A's. Now at America, what I understand that the Kenyan study is really hard for you to get an A plus. They just think it's just soft the way it is here. But if you have no chance, I mean, what you gotta do is really work your ass off so that you can be able to get good grades, and they consider you for a scholarship, so that you can come here. Like me, I take online classes because of coronavirus. But Kenya, they're not going to school. They canceled the whole year. Just imagine a whole year the Kenyans are not going to go to school just because of coronavirus. Just imagine that. And that's what we depend on, and that's what Kenyans depend on. Education, education. I mean, come on. It's not everything's not about education. You can do something else. You can do something different. But you need education. You need a career. You need something. Don't just say I don't want education and go for something. You may not be successful in sports or something. Just go really work hard. Do stuff. Become smart. Become a role model or something. Just really work really hard to make yourself useful, because some people in Kenya are already rich. They're billionaires. They have $1 billion, $1 million in US dollars. That's a lot of money. They'll always be rich and rich and rich, and they will employ you. So the best way is to get out of Kenya and make your life. Just really work really hard. Don't waste your time, and know that God is always there in everything that you do. You know, high school is a bit hard in Kenya, and because of the boarding schools, people in boarding schools are the people who tend to do better, and people in day school don't really do better at all, which is opposite here. People in public schools and good district schools, they do better than people in bad district schools, but it's pretty much the same. So the only thing that I can tell somebody my age is you have to really work hard, and you have to maybe start buying stock. Just you gotta start knowing what is stock market, buy stock, become smart, invest, have money, buy stock, instead of starting your own business. Where will you get the money to start a business? Come on, honestly, you can't have money to start a business. You even have nothing to pay for your school fees, or you failed in your studies, or your parents can't be able to pay your school fees. I mean, we Kenyans really need to do a lot of things. And I pray always that if one time I'll get a chance to be a leader in Kenya, I'll try to do the same thing. But people say that, and then when they come to Kenya, there's corruption. So I think I'll talk about corruption in broader terms in the next video. So you just leave a comment below, and we can have things to talk about. Just comment, and then we do some little research. We talk, you ask me how you can be able to do these things. I can help you get a scholarship, yeah, if I can be, just to apply for you. But we have to really become the next leaders. We have to become these people who are going to save Kenya, not just people get money and start buying shoes. Come on, unapata pesa unaanza kununua Nike shoes zinauzwa $250. That's 25 Kenyan shillings. Hiyo ni ng'ombe mzima. Come on, you buy the first cow, you buy the second cow, na hizo ng'ombe zinazaa zinakaa na watoto. Sooner you find you have 200,000 Kenyan shillings. Now ukiinvest hiyo pesa yako into something, you become rich. Not everybody at invest. Some people will become teachers, some people will become doctors, but not everybody is going to be successful. If you can become a doctor, why don't you own a hospital? If you can become a pilot, why don't you own the planes? You know, that's the motivation. That's the thing that Kenyans really need. But there's a lot of problems. There are a lot of things going on before we reach there, and we have to get ourselves out of the traditional way and move to the modern way, which is going to be a bit tougher, but we really have to be smart and keep on talking about this, and make sure you tell a friend so that we can start this channel where we can get people, and you guys, we can comment and talk about a lot of things. Ask me just questions, just comment below. So next time I'm going to talk about corruption and how it affects the young people. And then next time I'll have maybe something else. I'll probably start teaching math or teach you the culture of America and take you around my neighborhood and stuff and my friends and all that. But right now, this is my first video. I'm asking